What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this week's episode of On the Bench with Pete. This week I'm going to be working on some diorama stuff. I've got a new figure to be working on for that. I've got finishing touches on others. Got more Death Guard stuff to do. Maybe. Either way, let's get to it. But before we do, grab your brushes and models, cup of tea, coffee, whatever else you need, and you can just put this video on in the background and paint along with me. So let's go. Camera down. Well, this is the figure in question. He's actually called Bennett, so I primed him yesterday. I airbrush primed him actually, just because I was airbrushing other stuff anyway, and I thought, oh, whilst I've got the airbrush out, I'll just prime this guy. But he's not going to be called Bennett for the diorama. He's going to be called Kurt, and I can't even go into that now. But he's based on a character called Kurt, so I'm going to be painting him up as well. So I'm going to start on him. I think I'll get with the good old Bugman's glue. We'll get some of that going. Just shake it up good. This is my Kalinsky brush, but I'm not going to use that to blob it out. I'm just going to use this knackered old thing here. Right. A tiny bit of flow aid. There we go. More than enough. And we'll mix that in. And Bob's your uncle. So now, do I use this brush or this brush? I'll use my Kalinsky anyway. So, I'm actually recording this. It's actually a bit later in the day. It's only 5 o'clock, but it's pitch black outside. I mean pitch black, like nighttime. Dark. I was hoping the moon would be out. There's another reason for that, but it's not, because it's been cloudy day. It's been dark all day actually. It's been a very dark day. But I am hoping to get a glimpse of the moon in the near future, a nice glimpse, and I will be revealing more about that on a future video. So, getting the skin, getting the skin tone base done for this guy. Call him Kurt because that's what he's based on. So for Kurt, he's called Bennett. He's come in a series of miniatures called Militia Miniatures. I've got most of the other characters for my diorama done now. So I'm just filling in details on him. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. I can be quite messy with this layer because no other colour other than primer on this metal miniature, and it's a metal one as well. 28mm. First of all, when I got it, I thought the scales for my other ones wouldn't work, these here, but on further reflection they are in body armour. I've got to remember that, and I'll be cutting them off their base, so I'll have to bear in mind too. Right, so that's Kurt's basic skin down. No, he's kind of. I'll explain a bit about him. He's kind of like a civilian. Well, he is a civilian that's been recruited into a militia. Like a really. It's like an Orwellian militia thing going on here. It's quite creepy. So I've got to work out what colours to do for his trousers and tank top. He's got well, that could be like a sort of like a bulletproof vest type thing he's got going on there. So I think we'll have that as like a dark grey, like an Eshin grey, which I happen to have here because I was working on other stuff with Eshin grey. So we'll pop that out. And again, once again, a tiny speck of flow aid. Now, let's get that going on there. So today is unbelievably dark, and I don't know why. I'm going to change brushes. I don't know why it's so dark today. It's like I know it's winter, but man, it's craziness. Now the last on the bench that went up late, and I know that it was I was just a bit thrown out by coming back from Prague thing, you know. But I had content there, so. But he went up not long ago. The actual episode, which I was intending, couldn't get it ready for the Wednesday, but you know how it is with life and stuff. So tomorrow, I've got a game of Congo arranged with my friend Ralph. So I'll film a little bit about that. It's Jewel of the Nile scenario from the main rulebook. Well, not the rulebook. The main, like the base scenarios you get with the main rules. He said he hasn't finished painting up the figures and stuff for the new expansion, which I didn't expect him to be honest, but just fancied a game. So I'll be filming that one. Well, I'll be filming elements of it, my journey there and thoughts and stuff. I'll read up on the scenario tonight. Right, so that's his. Right, I've still got another section left to do. Yeah, so I'll film that. So I'll be. Now I've got my new car, I can do these things more easily. Which didn't stop me before, it's just more of a pain, to be honest. But I'm stupidly excited for the new expansion. From what I have been reading of it, I've started reading it and it looks really cool. Really does. Right. So that's that. Now, I was thinking of a red cap, maybe a corn red. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Or scab red. I think scab red because it's pretty much corn red, isn't it? I've got my coffee out here, and the wind is really crazy too. Given really high winds for later today. There goes my phone. Which I obviously forgot to put on silent. Right, so what I'm going to do is cap here now. It's got it on back to front. I think this is the replacement for corn red. It's just a little bit too brown from the fist on, I think. Don't know if you can hear the wind. It's quite soundproof out here, but when it really does get windy up here. Here more than most places in Plymouth, you see, because we're so high up. That's his cap. He's meant to look a bit, you know, street hoodish, because he's a bit of a thuggish, I suppose. I'll put that there. Right, these trousers though. Thinking of a blue. Thinking of a blue. Blue, traffic blue. Oh, good. Wasted jeans, some good old army painter, my zombicide paint. I think I've still got some of that left. So, get that on the palette, like so. A little bit of flow aid there. Let's grab some blue roll. Let's mix this in. Hopefully consistency won't be too bad. He's got some bits and bobs on, like strapped to his legs and things, which we'll deal with, and the belt, we'll deal with that separately as well. Just want to lay down all the base colours, really get that done. Not meant to be jeans, but although it's called wasted jeans. Oh, we've even got a sidearm there. Didn't notice that. That's good. Well, it's good for him. He's not a good guy. He's a bad guy, actually. Well, he's not. He's only a minor character, but he's on the side of the bad guys. You know, one of these misguided types. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Congo. We're off playing Jewel of the Nile. Then on Friday, I've got an old friend coming around who I haven't seen in a long time, which will be good to catch up. Right, so that's wasted jeans. Thinking about the gun as well now. Have a little bit of metal, but most of it was going to be black, I think. So we'll do black. I could do raven black, so it's like an off black. No, I want to do black. So we'll do a Baden black. He's coming on. He's taking shape, as they say. Oh, he's got this glass palette here. I've never used one of those like paper palettes like they use on Warhammer TV. I don't know if they're any good or not. Expensive, I expect. I'm just using the dampness of the brush now for this bit here. So spotted a bit that I missed with the Bugman's glow. That's alright, I'll grab that in a minute. I had another email from Aldi yesterday. Another one of those, do you want to keep we see you're interested in this job. Do you still have to keep your records on file, or your details on file? Now, they did this to me once before, not long ago, with a different Aldi job that I'd applied for, see? So I just said, yeah, keep my details on file. Even if you haven't got anything, you know. Because they will, eventually. No, I could do his boots while I'm here. I think I will. Boots are going to be black. Well, the only difficulty with these metal miniatures is that you can't clip them off the metal so easily. So I'm going to have to build up the diorama earth over the metal bit of the little bit of metal that he's kind of stood on, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean. Right, we're nearly there. With that, right, let's put a bit there. I think I'll switch out my brush if I can find an even finer one. Not really, but it's got a wristwatch on, see? I just want to get the strap done, really. Right, so it's like the face of his watch. Get that done too. Right, so that's that. That was easy enough. May need the black to go over. Just want to grab the bit I missed with Bugman's Glow earlier. So that's on his fingers holding the gun. There you go. Right. Okay, so that's that. Now he's got a little back, well, like a pouch thing on the back there. Strap going over. That could be right outside. I'm not going to thin that down because Rhinox hide, although it's dark, it's pigment thin. So I'll grab a bit there. Right, so for his pouch, we'll call it pouch. It's actually very good detail on this miniature here. It seems to be quite easy to paint in comparison to the plastic ones I got there, although they're not hard, it's just he seems even easier. Right, so that's his pouch. Done there. It's got a bit of a holster thing going on there with this gun, sidearm. Doesn't look like the barrel of the pistol comes through the bottom either, so that's good. You know, I like it when you can get quite a bit of work done on a model. I could even possibly use this brown for his belt, but I'm not sure. Not sure yet if I want to do that. Getting there. There's my phone again. I haven't turned my phone off, as you can tell. I'll check in a moment. There's probably nothing interesting. Curiosity. Couple more pouches on the front, which we will do. I was right, by the way, there's nothing interesting. We have silence. Silent running. They're only small, but right. I think that's that for that one. Now I'm thinking doing the gunmetal next. I'm probably going to use the lead belcher for that. Right, okay. It's kind of the classic, isn't it, lead belcher? Anyway, I've done with the right side. think I'm done with the Abaddon black. So bit of lead belcher. This is the airbrush. That's nice. I prefer it because it's a lot thinner. So easier to work with, I find. So get an appropriate brush here now. I'll use the detail brush again, I think. Okay, straight out of the pot. Now this gun has got like a round ammunition chamber, like a sort of Tommy gun thing going on here. I mean, as the world's in an alternative reality, it might even be Tommy gun, you know, it's just see he's got a bracelet on as well. That's okay, we can work with that. It's very small though. To the tip of the barrel. Yeah, that's looking alright. Not bad at all. Do his belt buckle, I think. Yeah. Does need Abaddon black again, and I do need Rhinox hide again. Well, ain't that typical? Bracelet done. Yeah, it's coming on. He is coming on. Does need the black again though. Right. Got the handle of his pistol. Right, so here we go. I'm going to stop the video in a moment till I go back into the house and put my tea on, because it's just me here at the moment and I'm getting hungry. Needs my tea. Some black actually. He's got like a slit in his cap. It's going to show hair underneath. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm going to go over black on the belt here on his waist, because otherwise it's just primer and I don't like the idea of that. There we go. He's starting to look alright now. Right. Do the... actually I won't do Rhinox hide for the strap of the gun. I'll go straight to Scrag Brown, I think. It's quite a nice bright brown, isn't it? Or shall I do Steel Legion Drab? Decisions. No, we'll go Blood Tracker Brown, I think. P3. I'll have a sip of coffee first before it goes cold. So I get this done. Then I'll stop the video. I'll go and put my tea on and come back. You won't notice any gap at all. But there it is. Right. So it's got a strap thing. Coming around here. Blood Tracker Brown. I think this was from the Circle Orbris painting set I picked up. Yeah, quite liking that. We start from the other end here now. Although it goes right round, it does go right round. So bear that in mind. So that's done there. It'd be nice to get the washes on. I think I'm going to do it separate washes, like you know, red, blue, black, flesh, rather than an all over like dip sort of thing. I mean, tempting as it is, it'd be easy to do that. There he is. But I don't want to. Yeah. So there we are. Right, so I'm just going to pop my glasses on, not off, I mean on the desk, sip of coffee. I'm going to go get my tea going, and then I'll come back. Right, I'm back. Put my tea on, and there you go. So looking at my guy here now, yeah, what wash shall I start? I'll start with the flesh wash, I think. Workland Flesh Shade. The only trouble with this, doing it this way, is it's going to take a heck of a lot longer. Now I'm aware of that, but you know, needs must, I think, because I think it's going to be worth it. Just carefully do his hands and arms, face. And wonder if there's another one I can do whilst that one's drying. I think if I incorporate Agrax Earthshade onto his like his bulletproof vest and his strap and the pouches, I can probably get away with that. So we'll have a go at that. As long as I'm careful, I think I'll be okay. And I don't mind using Agrax Earthshade on his bulletproof vest because he's a bit of a dirty bugger anyway, you know, he's can be a bit chatty. So a dirty look then, which I'm okay with. Not bad, coming on. The pouch on the back. Looking good. Looking very good. Now I will do, is it Drakenhofen Nightshade, the blue for his trousers. And then, yeah, Caravan Crimson for his hat. Use Drakenhofen Nightshade. Here we go. Excuse me. It's taking a lot of time on this this model here at the moment. I'll switch up to a smaller brush. And so, yeah. It does look really good when you put Drakenhof Nightshade over Wasted Jeans, I have to say. When you are painting denim, it really looks the biz. But these just happen to be blue trousers. No more, no less. It's drying quite quickly, which I'm pleased about. Don't want to mix it up too much. That'll do for that. So he's there, coming on. Next is hats. Or should I do a red shader? A red tone, just do a red tone for that. I think that's what we'll do. Use that one because that's quite a good one. Yeah, that's good. I may even do white on top of that. And then last but not least, good old non-oil. I'm going to do non-oil gloss for these bits. Because they're only small. They really are. So, use a fine brush to do that. I can't believe Christmas is nearly upon us. Can you? We're having a meal out, the family and I, and we're going up to Honiton to do that. And up in the, the next few weeks in December. It's going to be great. They're really looking forward to that because they do carveries at this place, and that's my favourite meal. So I'm going to be having a carvery. Be like, hey, yeah, definitely having some of that. Trying to put this non-oil on and circumvent the strap. Well, that's all, there you go, that's all the base coating and all the shading done. Right. Okay. Base coating, shading done. So this is Kurt. This is the main bad guy, but I can't say too much about him without giving stuff away. Yeah. So he's done, he's done, he's done. Actually, after some highlights actually on this one, on like the loin cloth. So what I need is a green. Nurgling green, that may do it. I think that's a bit lighter. It's been sealed, but it's just a couple of areas that aren't finished. It's been sealed because he gets handled quite a bit, you see. So, I mean, of course, won't be once they're on the diorama. Where's that brush gone? There it is. Old brushes are good for getting your paints out. So this is Nurgling green. Let's see how much of a highlight you can put on this. Oh, that's not bad. Quite like that. Yeah, quite like that. Not bad, not bad. Going quite well. That was actually my friend that's just messaged me. Trouble is, people message me on Facebook. I don't actually have Facebook Messenger because it takes up too much room on my phone. I refuse to put that stuff on my phone because I've got more important things to put on there. Nurgling green works really well with this, which I believe is Death Guard green for the base. So maybe doing some Nurgling green highlights on my Death Guard at some point. Yeah, I quite like that. I like that a lot. As a highlight, I think that works. Works for me. You know, the colour transition, well, not transition, but the comparison. Nurgling green on Death Guard green. I suppose it should work, really, shouldn't it? But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Wait for that to dry, and then I will pop a glaze, a light glaze on there. Be careful with it. Yeah. We're nearly up to the hour, folks. Well, but I can, you know, I know I've started and stopped and all that kind of stuff. Well, I won't be able to do any more on him, but I've got these two chaps here. So I'm thinking about their guns primarily. Gonna have to come up with a scheme for their guns. Now, would I like them Eshin Grey? Possibly. Yeah, good old Eshin Grey. It's quite good. So I'm going to go back to that. I've got a little bit more time left before my pie is ready. That's what I've got in the oven. I'm just going to pop some Eshin Grey on these guns. Bit of water. And then we'll call it a day. So I'll put them on the main, I'll put the grey on the main body of the gun because I want the back bit to be black. Yeah, that works nicely. Because these guys, I mean, I did want, there's another one of these where the guy is pointing, you know, like the traditional sergeants do and that. And I may still get him, I may get more of these actually, because they're really good figures, they're really nice. But for the diorama, I don't know if I've got the room, and I've got to trim down certain stuff, you know, ideas, you know, I want to incorporate everything into the diorama, but obviously I can't. I mean, I need this guy in there. He's gotta be in there. These other guys are just making up the numbers of the main militia or the army. Right, so the grey bit's done on his gun. Grey bit's done on this gun. I don't know when this episode is going to go up, guys, because of the late going up of the last episode. So I may keep it back for a while. Who knows? But I can put them up as and when I want, right? So I may decide to upload it today. I may not. I just want to give the other episode a chance to air properly. I sometimes feel you put too many videos up on YouTube, they don't get watched because people do tend to watch like the latest one you've put up as opposed to other stuff you've done. That doesn't apply to everyone, but it's like a common thing, I feel. So a bit difficult to decide really whether to go ahead and upload it or not. Tell you what I do like, and this really is true. Sometimes I get a new subscriber, and it's happened to me on numerous occasions, not that I get a new subscriber, but when I get the new subscriber and they discover a series like On the Bench with Pete, and then they decide to binge watch the whole lot from scratch, and I love that. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. It was just Mrs. Minnie was informing me she's home, so I'm going to pack up now. Call it a day. I'm nearly done with this anyway. It's like pretty much done. Loving the work I've done thus far today. I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so I'll end it here, but I won't cut the clip. I'll just take my glasses off, zoom out, move it there. So thank you so much for painting along with me. I've been so chuffed to get him done as much as I have. So that's Kurt, he's coming along, loving it. And yeah, these guys know their guns, and a little bit on myself. It's a character based on me, actually. I know, looks like a wolf, right? But yeah, so thanks for joining me on that. There'll be more videos on all that at another date, explanations, whatever else. And thank you. It's been a real pleasure. I've really enjoyed it. Hope you got loads of stuff done. As always, let me know in the comments below what you're working on whilst watching this. And remember, all brushes lead to war, because they do, you know. Like I said once, even airbrushes. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.